I'm sorry that it's been so long since the last one. It's just that of all the series that I do, this one is the most difficult to record. And now my emulator is starting to have some glitches and issues, some of which you will see in this video, but we're back with NCAA March Madness Legacy, and we are playing our first conference games. So before this point, all of our games have been out of conference, but we're playing two conference games today. The first one here being against the Washington State Cougars, which is funny because even though I'm an Oregon Ducks fan, I went to Washington State, and that is my alma mater. So Richardson gets us started with a nice little bucket inside there. Then we have another possession into Soares inside, and a good little flip shot there under the basket. Out to Richardson, the perimeter. The three is good, and we start this game 7-0. 7-0, but Washington, they have the ball now, or Washington State, I should say, rather, not the Huskies, and gets them to jump, makes them look foolish, gets the shot inside, but the deflection there, and the Ducks get the ball, we run, and that's the definition of a foul right there. I think it's interesting that the Cougars, they don't have the jerseys or the player names. Like, it's the teams that do and the teams that don't. Like, so far I haven't seen any other teams besides ours that has the accurate player name, so I'm wondering when those are going to start showing up. Maybe when we get into March Madness, if we do, I'm not sure. You know, but so far we have a 10-2 run against the Cougars to start this game, so we're controlling the game early, dominating on both ends of the floor. Take it inside, look at that. Oh, that's actually a foul. I think they called us for a charge there. The bucket does not count, which is upsetting. And then off of that charge, they get the ball and they score. So it could have been 12-4, even 12-6, but now it's 10-6. Cougs take it inside, and we just absolutely swatted Will Richardson. He runs the floor, he slams it home. Richardson's an absolute beast. If you guys have been watching this series, you know that he's like easily our best player. He's a sniper, he can pass well. He basically does everything we need him to do to get us wins. And then we have a 21-12 lead right here, but we see the standings. Neither of us have played any conference games. So this is our first conference matchup for both of us here, which is always a good test. Elbow jumper is good. 7-point lead for the Ducks now. Minute 35, they get a three-pointer to go to pull within 4. And we call time there to stop the bleeding a little bit. Think about taking it into the paint. We pass it out to Richardson, pull up, he gets the 3, right back, reestablishes a 7-point lead. Minute 3 left, we get the rebound, take it down, pass it inside to Reichley, and he gets the nice little layup. And now, going into halftime, the Ducks are just dominating this game so far. Look at these, 29-21 at the half, 8-point lead for the Ducks. Pretty good start for our first conference game, if I do say so myself, shooting 52% from the field. And look at that, we have 2 players and 4+ points. We're shooting more than 50% from the 3, so we're getting everything we want to play our game, and 0 team fouls, which is just unlikely, if anything. Start of the second half here, out to Cooper, the small forward spot. He's taking it, goes left out to Reichley for three, miss. They get the rebound, they bring it down the floor. Dribbling. Oh, Reichley falls off of a screen out to the three into the paint. And look at that. Catches him jumping and then takes it to the rack. 4-point lead now, but we forced the turnover inside to Will Richardson, and who else but Richardson? Easy layup. But then just completely uncontested run to the rim there. Like, it's actually kind of embarrassing how easily you gotta look at the rim. And then our pass out to the perimeter gets deflected. But we get some highlights here. Oof, look at that pass. And then just the turn and the flip shot. The three. It's always good when they're playing your highlight reel after the timeout. Means that you're doing something right, most likely. Inbound to Reichley. Bang. Three right off the bat. That's a great out of bounds play. Then we steal the ball, get the layup, and here we run into an issue. So this is one of those glitches I was talking about. We come out of the timeout and the game freezes here on the cheerleaders. And I'm trying to do everything I can to like get the game to go back and work. I go to the replay, I come in and resume. It's not working. So then I come in and change up some settings, see if maybe changing settings will change things. Nothing. You guys have to remember, this is a really old game running off of an emulator on my computer, and it's a modded really old game. So I went back and I played the Cougars game again, but just with 2-minute quarters. I won that one 16-9, because again, 2-minute quarters, but we were winning that game anyway. You know, you guys saw it, we were dominating basically the entire thing. So here's the rankings. 1 at Kansas, 2 Connecticut. Looking down, I'm surprised they have Alabama at 12, but Oregon is still at 22, below Illinois, Villanova, Duke, Xavier, New Mexico State. So now we're going into our second game against California after the simulation. Now they have us up to 20th. Still not really where we want to be. I'd like to be a little bit higher than 20th, but we have another conference game here against California. They're 8-0, but they're also 1-0 inside the conference, just like we are. So this is going to be a really tough matchup, I'm expecting. Just because they're higher rated than us. Stats-wise, not on the ranking board, but this is going to be a tough matchup. Win the opening tip, bring the ball out to the corner, Suarez, but he can't really shoot. So we have him passing out. Who else but Richardson? He pulls up, misses the three, but we get the rebound and the foul. And that's going to be a theme of this game. Richardson missing those threes. This game ends up way closer than it has any right to be. But yeah, the longer that I've been playing this, and like the more my save file grows, I'm noticing more and more glitches and issues with the emulator, and I'm getting kind of concerned about it. I'm not really sure what my plan is going to be if I start getting more glitches. I don't know, there might come a point where the game just becomes unplayable and I have to preemptively end the series, especially with how difficult it already is to record this game even when things are working properly. We start this game 5-0, and then we get called for a foul there. We see in the Pac-10 standings we're at 7, Cal is at 4. So we get a turnover there on the whistle. Cal gets the ball, but our plan is to bury them below us in the standings after this game. Bring the ball out to the perimeter, pushing it inside. Of all shots, that shot going in is actually craziness. This Cal team hit some real tough shots. Bring it inside, spin around 3 defenders and the bucket. Like I said, they hit crazy shots this game. 4-7, we still have a 3-point lead. Bring it into Gurrier. Cannot get the close jumper to fall. Cannot get it to go down. Another shot at the close jumper. That one goes down. We have a 1-point lead. Out to the perimeter, Richardson for 3, miss. They get the board. And like I said, that's going to be a theme. Richardson missing those outside shots, even though usually he is automatic from 3. It's not even really like they're guarding him well. He's wide open most of the time. He just isn't getting the shot to fall. But we still have a 1-point lead, although we just lose the ball there, turn it over off a steal. They take it out to the perimeter, dribbling. Oof, bring it inside. And the ball rolls over the top of the backboard. They somehow get the rebound and then score it. So it's a tie game, but we get the steal. Dante runs in, layup. 4-point lead for Oregon. Cal, 4 minutes on the clock. Moving the ball a lot. And the little fader, like a Dirk shot there, goes in. Out to 3, Richardson. Another miss. That's like 3 missed 3-pointers now for Richardson. Who, like I said, is usually just automatic from 3. And then with that shot, he can't get it, but we foul him on the shot attempt. Their power forward, who's just a jacked monster, he gets the first free throw to drop. And then here on the second, dribbling, also gets that, so the game is back to even. 16-16 into Suarez, turnaround, close jumper, that goes in. So we have a 2-point lead. We block their interior shot attempt, and then Richardson takes it all the way to the rack to give us a 4-point lead. 20-16 Oregon. Double team, we get the ball off the double team. Richardson again, he loses it to Suarez, who just does like a weird reverse, like undershot. I don't even know what you'd call that. Inside to Gurrier, the bounce, friendly bounce, and we now have a 7-point lead over the California Golden Bears. But they get the wide open lane inside, and their number 3, the point guard, he gets the shot. I think we just let this clip run. 5-point lead, dribbling it on the perimeter, trying to get some separation, trying to find an open man. Out to Richardson, 3. Finally, he gets one to fall as the clock expires, and we go into halftime with an 8-point lead, 34-26. It's not pretty by any stretch of the imagination, but somehow we do have the lead. Some highlights showing both sides, which is not as good when both sides are getting the highlights. But look at that guy with the full yellow face paint in the audience. He's loving this game right now. Both teams shooting at least 50%. That's really good basketball being played. And look at that. He gets us jumping, takes it inside, up and under. Suarez miss. Cal gets the rebound. We have a 4-point lead. 9 minutes on the clock. Cal, he's trying to break down our defense right here, just dribbling it out. One thing I've noticed is the CPU always plays like a slow down defense. He tries to lob it inside to like the point guard, which is weird. But we stole it. Now we miss our shot though, and they get the board. Double team, 2-point lead for Oregon. 8 minutes left, and their point guard, super crafty ball skills, gets blocked, but then their big man gets the board. board, and as you can see, Cal's gone on an 8-0 run in the last 12 minutes. It's a tie game at 34, and Richardson bricks yet another 3. He's like 1 for 5 right now. Then Richardson gets swatted on the fast break attempt, like our best player, and he is just being completely ineffective this game. Tie game, 7 minutes left. Number 23 trying to break down the defense. 24 takes it inside, snatch back, drive. Fading out of bounds jumper is good. I don't know how that's the shot that he hits. Out to Richardson for 3, miss, and the board again. You know, Richardson, I'm just hoping that he, goes back to his usual form, but he just can't get anything to go. I'm just kind of willing him to play better at this point, giving him opportunities. Double team, but they pass out of it. Taking it out around the perimeter, inside, turn, blocked, and we get the ball. Cal has a 2-point lead. Dante takes it in. He gets the bucket and the foul, so we tie it up with the opportunity to take the lead here if he can make his free throw. Our sophomore center, probably our second best player behind Richardson. Honestly, I just don't use him properly. Little jumper at the top of the key is good. Cal gets a 1-point lead. Out to Richardson, another brick, rebound. Richardson again, another brick. He's like 1 for 8 at this point on 3-point attempts. And all the highlights are Cal highlights now, because they've just been, controlling the pace of play at this point. They have the lead. 5.5 minutes left. Cal ball. Break it down, take it inside. Jumper. 3-point lead for Cal. And another jumper for the 5-point lead. And Dante fouls him on the shot. So I'm making my substitutions here, bringing in my bench bigs, because Dante has 3, maybe 4 fouls now. I don't want him to get into foul trouble. I need him for like the closing 2 minutes of the game. Dante inbound to Reichley. Reichley takes it to the rim, gets the bucket. 2-point deficit for Oregon. They take it inside. Out to the 3, and Cal with the 3-pointer to get a 5-point lead. Richardson airballs it basically. Can't answer back. The thing is, like, the CPU rarely takes 3-pointers in my experience of this game, but they nailed that one, that's for sure. And then they take this inside. They can't get the tough bucket, but Dante fouls out. He fouls out. So our best center, on paper, our best player, is out of the game. And he splits the pair of 3 throws to give Cal a 6-point lead. And then we fumble the inbounds pass. And then he drives, step back, out to the 3, and they hit it. Cal has a 9-point lead. This is the biggest deficit I've ever been in my entire time playing this game. And now he just got fouled again. Goes to the line to have the opportunity to make it double digits. And we're getting cooked by a computer science major, which is like never acceptable. Never acceptable. 10-point lead, and the second makes it a 11-point lead for Cal. And we have 3.5 minutes left. It is officially do or die time. But we're able to draw the foul there, probably foul baiting a little bit, let's be honest, but I'm not mad at it right now. Like, we need to do whatever we can to get those points. So Richardson to the line, makes the first. Then his second attempt, also good. So he cuts it to a 9-point deficit, but Cal takes it inside, gets the easy bucket to go back to a 13-point lead now. send into Ware, and he gets fouled hard. That's a hard foul on Ware. But he's perfect at the free throw line this season. Makes his first. And he gets second attempt. Bricks that, so he's no longer perfect on the season, unfortunately for him and us. Richardson for three finally hits. 2 minutes left, 10-point deficit. They turn the ball over on a bad pass. Ware runs the floor. Layup. Cuts the deficit to single digits. They missed that shot. Under 2 minutes now, but we get the board. 8-point deficit. Richardson step back. Hits it. 5-point deficit. Will Richardson has finally decided to show up and play this game. Probably a missed foul there on our guy, but I'm not going to complain about it. And we get fouled on the shot attempt. And Ware is back to the line. A minute and a half left. Hits his first. 4-point deficit for Oregon. And his second attempt is good. 3-point lead for Cal. They pass it inside. They miss. We're running. There's a minute left. And we get the and one bucket plus the foul opportunity to tie the game. And we missed the free throw. Cal gets the board. They have a 1-point lead. They are completely choking a double-digit lead at this point. They take a quick three for no reason. That's honestly a terrible shot selection in this circumstance. Out. We pass it out to Cooper. He drives, takes the middle. Shot attempt, no good. Rebound, put back. And Oregon has retaken the lead with 38 seconds left. And then Cal turns the ball over. Richardson runs the floor. Layup. 3-point lead for Oregon. 24 seconds left. And California calls a timeout. The Ducks have made a double-digit comeback. Now I cut out the rest of this because it was just them fouling and doing that. But we win the game after a double-digit comeback. And Oregon is now 2-0 in the conference, which is amazing. Richardson, 24 points, 2 assists, 10 points from Guerriere, 9 from Dante, 7 for Ware off the bench. Huge minutes for Ware. But that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to keep up with this series. I know there was a big wait between episodes. Like I said, this one's harder for me to record, but I'll try to keep up with it a bit better. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.